Friends, so today I'm going to talk on a topic called as how do I decide what should be my retirement corpus. See, many people during their employment, or if they are in a profession, if they are having a business, they save money and invest as well, but they are not having a guidance as to how much money is needed, because post retirement you will not be having any regular income. So if you don't have a regular income, there is a need for a retirement corpus. Now this retirement corpus is dependent on multiple factors. Now what are the factors which influences the retirement corpus is how many years of post retirement life a person is likely to have, what is the likely inflation, what is the rate of return you are likely to earn on your retirement corpus, also what is your annual expenditure. Considering all these factors, we are now going to help you out with in deciding how much should be the retirement corpus for a person. So we have developed a calculator which is going to be given as a link to you. You just need to download this calculator, give certain inputs in this. Moment you give this inputs, it will help you in getting to know how much is the retirement corpus needed. So let's take an example. Current age, let's assume a person is currently 30 years of age by which you want to retire. Some people may want to retire by the age of 40, some people by 45, some people by 35, some 50, 55, so whatever. Let me take it as 50 years. Then I need to take what is the life expectancy. Considering the current situation in India, the life expectancy is at around 70 years, which indirectly means that you are likely to have a 20 years of post retirement life. So 20 years of post retirement life, so you basically need money which is sufficient for 20 years of your post retirement. There are possibilities that even post retirement you may get some income, but that will not be a regular income. So I have considered that the post retirement life is going to be 70 years. Current annual recurring expenditure, what is the expenditure a person is having today, the recurring expenditure, not certain emergency expenses, some medical expenses which are emergency in nature, your mediclaim and other things are recurring expenditure. So whatever is your recurring expenditure, so let me take it as 6 lakh rupee. Likely inflation, we take it as 6%. This is in line with in India the inflation is on an average at 6%. If you wish you have a different expectation on inflation, you can change. See, life expectancy you can take it as 70, inflation you can take it as 6%. Now whatever money you generate for your retirement, that is by the age of 50 you will have an amount, that money needs to be invested. If you invest in a fixed deposit, you can get a return of 5%. Post tax 4-5%, sometimes 6%. If you invest in a mutual fund, you can get a return of 10-12%, equity mutual fund. So I am taking an average which is 8%. Once this is done, the calculator will automatically tell you how much money is needed. In your first year of retirement, you are likely to spend 20 lakh rupees. What you are spending today is 6 lakh. By the time you retire, you will need 20 lakh rupees. So you will need 3 crore rupees if you have to meet expenses for the next 20 years. This is based on an assumption that whatever money you have, you are investing it. When you invest it, it earns a return on that also. So if you have 3 crores 18 lakh 10,000 by the time you are of 50 years, and you put it in a fixed deposit and a mutual fund, a part in mutual fund, a part in fixed deposit, which keeps giving you 8% return, you can keep taking money from this, which is to the extent of 20 lakh rupees. This 20 lakh will also further go up every year because there is an inflation. So first year you will get 20 lakh, next year you will get 20 lakh plus 6%, then again you will get plus 6%. But we don't say this is the quantum you need. I am adding another 20%. This is to meet your contingencies, some post retirement expenses you can have. So 3 crore 81 lakh rupees you will need. This is to me considering the contingencies which can get added on. And how do you get this money? You are going to get this money by doing a systematic investment. Either you can go for a recurring deposit, which is putting money in a bank, or you go for a mutual fund, equity mutual fund, or you go for a mix of this. If you put it in mutual fund, today you need to create a systematic investment plan of 39,000 rupees. because this will give a 12% return. So if you invest 39,000 from today till 50 years, you will get 3 crore 81 lakh 72,000, because mutual funds are likely to give a return of 12%. If you put this money in fixed deposit, then you will have to do a FD of 93,000. Whereas if you do it in part equity, part mutual fund, then it is 65,000. Depending on your risk expectation, you can decide where to put money. We normally advise at the young age you should put money in mutual funds. As you become older, you can shift a part of your investments from mutual fund to fixed deposits. Also, many people, when you are in an employment, you have this provident fund which takes care of your debt funding. Some people, if you are in job, if you are in not in an employment but you are having a business of your own, you may be having certain savings which could be debt in nature. Some people may put a public provident fund, some people may put in some other savings, some of them may have an LIC saving also. So there are multiple forms of savings which have the characteristic of debt nature. So we normally suggest to put money in mutual fund. Also, this is 38,000 every month. People can also do something called as, you can build on your SIP. Initially you can start with 39,000. As your salary increases, you can increase the SIP amount also. When you increase the SIP amount, what indirectly will happen is the corpus which you generate will be more than 3 crore 81 lakh. Or initially if you don't have 39,000, you may start with something like 30,000 and keep increasing. So some months you do 30,000, then you increase to 32, then you increase to 34, 36, you reach 38, then 40, 42. So on an average 38,000 kind of an investment can happen. That is called variable SIP. Now in order to decide how much variable SIP and all you have to do, you can just contact us. We will let you know how you can create a variable SIP structure. This calculator will help you only in a fixed SIP structure. So very simple calculation. Put your current age by which you are likely to retire. So I can change this. My current age is 35. I want to retire by 45. Life expectancy is 70. Expected inflation, I increase it to 10%. If you increase the inflation, it will have a significant effect now. Now you need a corpus of 6 crore. The corpus requirement is 6 crore because your inflation is at the higher end. If inflation is at the higher end, your requirement of funds can go up, and because you are investing for a shorter period, you are at age 35, you want to retire by 45, it's only 10 years of investment, your SIP requirements also go up. The SIP is some 2,59,887. So depending on the number of years of investment, if your current age is 25 with a similar calculation and inflation I bring it down to 6%, this can become under comfortable category. So you can keep playing with this calculator. You decide what you want to do. You can edit these things. These things are not editable. It will not allow you to edit. So it will take care of this requirement. So you can edit this and then get to the calculation and decide how much returns you want to generate. So with this, I have given you another area which is called as how to calculate your retirement corpus. Do use it, plan your retirement, do get back to us, comment in case you want some more information from our side or you want us to cover any other topic. Thank you friends.